Oh,
Okay.
good
We
deal.
are on.
Okay, I just started the recording as well. Okay, so are we ready or is someone still doing something?
Oh, I'm
I'm
good.
still,
I think I'm pretty much ready.
building my character, but I'll continue as we go along.
Hmm?
Do I need anything else besides my character sheet to play this?
Not really, no. It's all good.
Cool.
Okay. So, um, you all, I just explain like what's going on, then use the character. You wake up from this like deep slumber kind of, and you wake up in this dark room, and there's only like I mean it's a round room, it's a stone room, and you have no idea how you just got here, and you see the other people around you just waking up in this moment as well. There's a set of bars at the door, so looks like a dungeon or something that you've got locked in, and that's the scene. The other characters around you are waking up. So maybe let's just introduce the characters.
Are we dressed? Do we have all our equipment on us?
You have everything. You have all your equipment on you.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Oh, right. For my background, I had some followers, retainers. Are they there also?
They are there also, yes.
Okay. And I didn't get around to picking a name or description for them, so I'll be making that up. Someone else do the introduction first while I figure out who my retainers are.
Okay, so I'll start. You see a slender elf. He's wearing plain leathers, and he's armed with a short sword and a bow. And he wakes up. You can see him kind of trying to see that he's in one piece, and he looks at you and says, "What's going on? Who are you guys?"
You broke up there in the end,
Yep.
for me at least.
Oh, so
I couldn't understand anything.
Yeah, it went all metal robotic voice.
Oh, again. Can you hear me better now?
I
Yeah.
think that sounded like some connection thing.
Oh,
and
okay.
not your mic.
Okay, so I'll say again. You see a slender elf. He's waking up, checking that he's in one piece. You can see that he's armed with a short bow and a short sword, and he looks at you. You can see that he's very pale, and he has golden hair that flows all around him. And he looks at you and says, "What's going on? Who are you?"
Who does he look at?
Everybody. He looks at all of you. What do you want from me?
I think maybe I speak up first.
I'm guessing none of us know each other already.
We don't know each other.
No.
I'm looking at the mechanisms of we're barred in, right, in a sort of jail scenario,
That's it.
and I'm inspecting it. I'm just kind of your average looking tiefling, if you are used to seeing tieflings. Not average height, maybe a little bit slender than usual. You see a bandolier of daggers hanging from some part of me. And I'm inspecting the mechanisms of the door, trying to figure out. Do you know how to open this?
Let me have a look.
So, as you approach the door, you see that there's like some weird feature that it.
Oh,
It's like some red little thingy.
did I not recognize it? That it was there before I.
Maybe you would recognize what it is. Can you roll Arcana?
All right. How do I do that? That's. Here we go. I think it's this.
You maybe would have heard of something like this already. You'd think that maybe this is an inn, but you're not sure.
Okay. Does anybody else, perhaps the other two characters who haven't been introduced, say something?
Yeah, I think I'll go next. So you see a human who's donning a chainmail and has a shield and a mace on him. He kind of shakes his head, gets up, and says, "I'm Marcus. What did you guys do to me?"
What did we what?
What did you guys do to me?
I didn't do anything to you.
Are you sure? I just saw you looking at that red creature and it seems like you are familiar with it.
I've come across an imp or two in my time. I'm not sure if this one is one, though. What about you, Dwarf?
Damn dwarves. There is a group of 4 dwarves that have all damn these things, you can never trust them. I am Nayland Stonefist. And these two are my squires. Gillar Stonefist, a rather young dwarven boy. So he's trying to grow a beard, but it's not quite there yet. And then it's Barrack Stonefist. He's a man, but a young man. And then there is Farah Fireforge, my servant. And nobody try to do anything. I know she's really beautiful, but nobody tries to do anything about it. She's my servant. And you probably wasn't sure if she was a woman or a man, since he doesn't have a beard, but she has large whiskers, like all dwarven women do. I bet this is some magic trickery.
I forgot to mention, you all have this wound on your forearm.
A wound or a rune?
A wound.
What does it look like?
A wound.
Just like, I mean, it's not like deep wounds where you've been bitten or something like that. It's just a little cut in your forearm.
Well, I'll say a short prayer to Moradin, my god, and I'll use my divine sense. See, I can do that 8 dollars and for let's see how long. It's been so long since I've actually been a player in D&D. Let's see, I can detect celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of me, but not any that are behind total cover. And I would know which type there is within my presence. 10 minutes.
And you want to cast it right now?
Yeah, it's not really a spell, it's a class feature.
Oh, it's a class feature. So you get the sense that there's a fiend nearby.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do I know what languages imps speak?
Um, you would probably know that, yes. They, I mean, they're fiends, so they speak Infernal, but they also speak Common. They can speak Common.
Foul fiend, we must destroy this fiend.
I put my hand up, like, hold on a second, maybe he has some information that we don't. And I
And
take a look at the.
obviously we are at the wrong side of the bars.
Yes, we. This is a mistake.
But
Clearly.
he's in arm's reach, so
Oh, he's outside the bars. He's not inside the cell with us.
he's out. Yeah, he's outside the bars and in arm's reach.
I tell the little demon thing. Hey, buddy. Does he say anything?
He's still asleep.
Oh, he's asleep.
Hmm?
Kind of want to throw something at him. I say that to all of you.
No, I just slam my sword against the bar.
Hey!
Maybe we should... Oh, well. Stupid elves, we should have broken out before we woke him up.
Don't make
I-
any noise here, is what he's saying, but in a very real voice.
Sorry about the drilling noise.
No problem.
Hey, what are we doing here?
What are you doing here? Staying here?
And you're
And
the
what is
guard?
this mark? What is this?
What in what kind of situation do you think you are that you can ask me questions? Go back to your cell.
I try to smile and say, obviously we're not here to ask questions. We're here to do what your master wants us to do, but it will help us to be prepared. And you'll probably like that you managed to make us cooperate better. Yes? And I try to, sway him to glean some information. I don't know.
I'm sure my master needs a lot of your cooperation. Just stay in your cell and don't make any trouble.
I don't think so. I know a lot. I know a lot of things. Maybe we can help each other out.
You're not here because of your knowledge. We don't care about what you know and what you don't know.
That's
Is the
unfortunate.
cell made of stone?
Yes, it's
Oh.
stone all around you, except
Okay.
the bars.
I would like to inspect the stone around the bars to see if it would be if it was good dwarven work or if it would be possible to easily break out. And I'm not sure what I should be rolling for that. It's for my race. It says whenever you check with intelligence history, the origin of stonework, I'm considered proficient. I have stone cunning. I don't know. I don't know if investigation would make more sense.
Could I help him?
An investigations check would make sense. I mean, it's an intelligence check anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
would my stone cunning count for
I
being a
think
dwarf?
so.
Okay.
I think it
So
would.
it will just add 4 to this roll. Oh, 19 then.
You get the feeling that that the bars don't go very deep into the stone, and that you might be, if you rack them with a hammer or something, you might be able to crack the stone a little bit and get the bar out.
Okay.
So you can hear the elf say, well, we're not here for knowledge, and obviously we're not here for food. We have dwarfs with us. So what do they want from us?
The master just wants you to stay alive for a little bit. That's all.
Oh, I'm sure we'll stay alive. Gilor, my hammer. And my spire comes up with my hammer. And then I'll smash it at the bar right there where at the bullet where it connects with the stone, trying to destroy it so we can get out.
Okay.
Oh. Good.
Nice.
Yes. You manage to dislocate one of the bars. It's falling out basically, and we have to roll for initiative in this case.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Oh.
That was from our vampire initiative still. And remember to select your token before you click on the initiative if you're using the Roll20 sheet. Then you have to click the token first.
Okay.
And initiative is on the core stats, like in the middle more or less of the character sheet. Woohoo! I didn't get a 0-1.
Is
-1.
larger better?
0. Yeah. Higher is better.
Yes.
So, yeah, I rolled a 2, so a 0. As I said, rolling for stats is good.
Have you put that already? What you managed
Yeah, I
to roll up?
mentioned it. I asked what you were told about the campaign, and then I mentioned that I rolled for my stats. Well, good thing I have a squire that I can push in front of me. Go kill something. That's what they're there for. Cannon fodder. Yeah.
So, as you rack the bar and try to break out, the imp disappears in front of your eyes, and
Yeah, but I'm guessing I can still sense that it's there.
yep, you
Yeah.
still sense it.
Okay, so
How many spells can I use? 2, right? Only 2? During like
2,
each.
and then 2, and then you have to take a short rest before you can cast any spells again.
Alright.
You
A
get
short
them back
rest
after
is-
a short rest. Yeah.
1 hour break, basically.
Yeah, 1 hour rest.
yeah, so my elf has keen senses. Does it help me to somehow perceive where the imp might be if I want to attack it? I basically get an advantage on perception rolls.
It's completely gone. You don't. It's invisible. It's
Yeah, but he might still hear it with
Yeah.
its wing fluttering around or moving.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. You can get the bonus.
Okay. So my perception is a +3, so I'll roll twice. I don't know. 1d20 plus 3. That's the first one, which is a very good roll.
Yeah.
And the other one is 22. Oh my god, yeah.
And what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to perceive it?
No,
Is it
I'm
just
gonna
perceptual, or are you attacking
no
it
with an arrow.
with an arrow? Okay. Yes, you hear it like walking around a little bit, tapping on the ground, and you think you know where it might be, and your arrow does strike it.
Well,
Uh,
he still attack with
yeah,
disadvantage against invisible, even if you know what they are.
Yeah, so this is the first roll. And this is the second. Oh, bummer.
Oh, yep, that's. You think you know where it is, but you don't really manage to shoot that
Yeah.
exact target.
Damn it! Where is the creature?
Can we all leave the cell now, or is there only just a small hole at the moment?
You can leave one at a time, not all at once. It's not big enough for all of you.
Okay, so can I use my movement to try and pass through the gates? Through the bars?
Yep.
So I will do that.
Okay. So Idle is on the other side.
So it's scary. The thiefling. Miliano.
Can I see the tiefling?
No, you can see it.
Okay.
You can't see yourself now.
Oh,
You're the thiefling. It's an imp.
Oh, right, the imp, right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can see it. No.
Okay. Is anybody in my way out of the cell?
In your way, not really. You could get on the other side.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to the hole, but I'll allow people to pass through, of course.
I think I'll just Eldritch Blast it right in its little imp face.
Well, you can't see the imp.
Oh, you can't see it, right? Dang it.
Yeah, I mean, you can do the same thing Ido did, and you can try to guess where it is.
What do I roll for that?
First of all, you roll a perception roll, and then the attack roll.
I could try. I know. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna try to leave the cell and take a look around. Because what did we see in front of the cell behind the imp? Just a wall.
There's stairs leading up to a door.
And on the sides, there's a more hallway or nothing.
Wait, let me draw it what it roughly looks like. So you're in this round cell, and here are the bars. And then there's like a corridor going in this direction, and here's like stairs going up to a door.
Gotcha. It's good.
Yeah, what does that look like?
You know, I'm gonna try to find this the imp and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Then I'll do the perception check.
So do you leave the cell also? Or do you
No,
stay?
I'll stay behind then,
Okay.
behind the meat shields where it is perception. What's that? I don't know what that means.
That's a 15. The second one is just if you have advantage or disadvantage. Then you use the higher or lower. So it always rolls twice. But just ignore the second one for now.
Okay.
And you do actually manage to like locate it by listening and watching closely. So you can attack the imp basically, or the place where you think it is. So
I couldn't restrain it with Mage Hand, could I? Is that how it works?
restrain it. I don't think a mage hand has enough power to restrain somebody, even if it's like a small creature, right?
No, it can only lift like 5 kilos, and 5 kilos aren't really that much.
Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
What do I roll?
It should be on your character sheet somewhere.
Cantrip?
Yeah,
Yep,
it's a cantrip. Actually, before you roll it, let me just see something. Since you have to, there, you should be able to roll it now. The cast spell button. I added a second attack roll for it, so you can attack with this doing a spell as well. So a 15 AC.
Yep, that does hit it.
Oh, and a lot of damage.
Does hit it. Oh my god. Yep. You shoot like your Eldritch Blast in the direction where you think the imp is, and you hit it, and it suddenly turns visible again, and it's lying on the ground unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yep.
I think as soon as I do that, and if I see it go unconscious, I'll tell everybody to stop for a second. Don't kill it. And that's pretty much my move. If I can move, I'll try to move out of the cell
Okay.
after it's dead.
We are out of the turn order again. You killed the imp basically. So.
Oh, I killed him. I thought I knocked him out like a Pokemon or something.
Yeah, now you can capture it.
Right, so I take out my Pokeball.
Your Pokeball.
Yeah. I'll knock out another bar in the cell so there's more room to get out. I'm not some small nimble elf. I need my elbow space too when I move out of the rooms.
So do we see anything on the imp? Does it have anything, a mark, any equipment, something that can identify him or the place that we are in?
It's carrying a key chain, but other than that, it's not carrying anything.
Does it also have the mark that we have on our hands?
No, you don't have a mark. It's a wound that you have on your arm.
Does it also have it?
No, it doesn't have it.
Can I inspect my arm to see if I could try to figure out what this wound means?
Yep. 1 second. You can roll. You can roll medicine.
Okay. Dude, all I rolled is 15.
Right, that you think that this wound kind of looks like someone drained blood with this wound. Sort of like someone leeched you. That's what it looks like.
Something here needs her blood. This is what this wound means. I tell everybody.
Well, I think I had enough giving my blood to strangers. Let's get out of here.
I agree with the elf.
I agree with that.
I nod and I follow.
I pick up the key on the chain and I hand it to the dwarf. We need to find a lock.
Well, I assume it was the lock to our cell. But yeah, let's take the keys with us. Maybe there are other locked doors.
Do I know? Well, I kind of already seen the imp. Do I know where he came from? Like maybe something that will point me to his master. Like what type of demon it might be. Or it's just like a generic imp?
You don't notice anything special about this imp that you haven't seen at like any other imp.
Okay.
Do I still sense a fiend nearby after the imp die?
No, you don't. Okay, so you want to go upstairs, I think?
Yeah,
and
I'm,
I'll lead the way.
in the meantime, I'll try to look for any signs that can identify the place or the area or any, marking on the walls or whatever.
No, it's looking like very generic. There's nothing special about it. It's just like brick, stone, everything, and yeah, I mean there's nothing really special. Okay, so
Okay.
the dwarf opens the door, and what you see is it's a house basically, and there's a little bit of light shining in through the windows. Seems to be day outside, and well, slowly you walk up and scout the house, and it looks like it's a farm. Like when you when you look outside the window, it's a lot of farmland with lemon trees on it, and the house looks like it's been. It looks like someone just left very hastily. There's even like some dust stuff on the floor.
Once we get up the stairs and we see all that, before we do anything else, I ask quietly, what was the last thing you guys remember? What do I remember?
Doing your normal everyday like things, and then at some point there's just a blackout and you don't remember what happens next.
Do I see a perceivable entrance to the farm? I mean, are we in the main room of the... So do
You're
you
in the main room.
do I see a door, an entrance door, or a big window or something? I just want to hide and take an aim and have all the other guys, if they want to scout the house, so no one surprise us. So I basically want to play God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we must explore this house and find who captures us, and make sure nobody else gets captured ever again by these people. They
Okay.
must be punished. I'm all about the vengeance.
So
Do you tell us that?
No, not quite, but you get the feeling that I'm out for vengeance.
Okay, you want
No
me
mercy for the
to
wicked.
you want me to roll for me hiding and just
Oh, you want to completely hide step?
I wanted to stay hidden and make sure that if someone surprises the group while they're scouting, I get the first lead on him, and so I can warn everybody.
Yeah, then I would say just roll a stealth check.
Okay, it's +5.
Yep. Maybe you take a table and you flip it over on its side and lean behind that.
Yep.
So you are hidden and protected. Yeah. Scout the house. So what exactly are you looking for? Just
Oh, do we have food?
I'm looking for any documents, any footprints.
For documents, okay. So
Hmm.
after looking around, you see something that looks maybe as if it's his office or something. There's a lot of papers kept scattered around and things like that, and there's a bunch of letters. And well, most of them are addressed to some Archmage Irakor. That's where most of the letters are addressed. And yeah, that's all that you find in his office. And the rest is scouting as well. The rest of you.
Yeah, I'm looking around first to see if there are anybody still around here, and after that, trying to, just generally look for clues about who they are, who could have captured us.
I mean, at this point, there's no one there anymore.
Oh,
And
but I wanted to make sure that there was nobody still hiding around.
Do you sneak? Does Alan sneak around, or does he just like bash in the doors?
Nalin is not sneaking, and he instructed his two squires to stay in the first room we got up into and to protect Farah while that just out.
Keenan, is there anything next to is there like an entrance door and exit door from the house itself?
yes, the entrance door is where Leodor is looking at right now. I mean, he is protecting the entrance door right now.
Oh, okay. Is there any footprints around there?
There are no footprints around, but there's this sort of dust on the ground everywhere.
Dust.
Is
Is there dust where I was at too?
No, just in front of the door.
Should I make an investigation roll or perception roll or anything while I'm looking around to see if I can find out any clues about who was living here?
Yeah, same here. Looking at the letters, if maybe I catch a name.
Maybe we should do that outside. Any minute we delay here, we increase the chance of the owner jumping us.
Oh, but I want them to return.
Oh, but
My
I want to
hammer
know
is ready.
so badly.
You do realize that they caught us and put us inside the cell.
They must have poisoned our drink. We were just enjoying a nice, quiet drink in the tavern.
Also,
on an important
this
mission.
this guy is an archmage. Just out of game, is an archmage like a very powerful person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scary. So we should be scared.
But the letters they weren't all addressed to this archmage, to other persons. So, but they are all addressed to Mason Sharp. So the owner of the house is probably called Mason Sharp.
Mason Sharp?
Yep.
Okay. Are all these letters just written in common?
They are all written in common.
Is there anything else that is special in the rest of the rooms of the house? Any equipment that could be useful or supplies?
Yeah, any strange magical stuff?
You find. Wait, let me hold it out.
Hmm. Are there any markings on it, other than the shape itself?
There are no markings on it. It's just an anchor with a feather on it.
Okay.
If I can't find anything else, then I'll get ready to leave.
Yeah, me too. I'll take the pen with me. Maybe we should take the documents with us.
Do I find anything while I'm searching around? Keenan?
No, not really. You make sure that nobody's around, definitely. But where you were looking at, there was nothing special.
Okay. Does it look like average farmhouse, like a normal farmhouse
Yeah, pretty much.
where just average normal guy would live?
It's always the normal ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for the cellar with the bars and the weird.
Except for this necromancy book
Yeah.
that I found.
No, there apparently are no weird books or anything around. You. Oh wait, what you do find in one of the rooms is like some containers with blood stored in them.
Rats?
With
Blood.
blood stored in
Oh,
them.
blood.
It's a tiny detail. Yeah, it's not very.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, blood. Yeah.
Blood,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have that lying around at home also.
Every farm has containers with blood in it. That's.
Yeah.
It's a blood farm.
Is it
Yeah.
our blood? I mean, there's a big quantity there, or is it several vials and that's it?
No, it's just a few vials. It's not like multiple liters or
Okay.
anything.
If nobody grabbed them, I would grab them.
I'll take the vials and then I'll
Hey,
take.
how many are there?
outside? Yeah, how many?
There would
Are there like
probably be-
7 vials? Like there are 7 of us, including
Yep.
my 3 retainers.
7.
Yep, there are 7 vials.
Okay, I'll take the vials outside and
Give me one. One of them is mine.
No,
Clearly.
these
Come on.
I'll not have these this blood defiled and used for foul magic. So I take out my holy symbol.
Wait,
just
maybe
a
he did
small
something to them.
amulet with a hammer and anvil on it, and
I'm looking
give
at
a
the
player
dwarf
turn.
and I'm saying that might kill the tiefling.
Oh, well, that's not my problem. He's just a lesser evil here.
Typical dwarf.
No, dwarves and elves are friends here in this world.
And
more or
elves?
less. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I believe
tieflings.
Keenan mentioned that when we were making characters. Yeah, but tieflings, well, they are all evil, and I don't trust you. Okay,
Alright.
so I'll bless them. Well, not actually cast a spell or anything, but just pray over them, trying to like consecrate them. However much I can, it will have no effect whatsoever. But it's nice flavor, and after these vials have been blessed, just to make sure there are no fiendish foul magic on it, I'll smash them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the dwarf we all know and love.
Yeah. I'll probably, before I smash them, I'll probably like dug a small hole and then smash them so it's in the ground and the blood will be in the ground. And then I'll cover it up, and if there's some water around a well, then I'll go get some water and splash a lot of water in the area. So hopefully nobody can get it.
You find like a bucket with some fresh water standing around in the farm.
Yeah.
So if we are out already, I just want to scout the area. I'm turning around the house, just making sure that, or trying to spot or understand where are we, how far away from civilization or whatever. Is there a nearby city or town or other structures?
So around you it's farmland. Everything there's like a lot of lemon trees all around, and it's all very like flat land. And in the distance, you do see a town with like a huge tower in the middle.
Anything familiar?
You kind of would that be history, knowing like
Yeah.
the geographical location of things?
Yeah, it could be history, like knowing if there is like a specific landmark, knowing that what that tower could be. That could be history.
You want me to roll?
Roll a history check then.
Okay.
And then we'll see if you know where you are. You think you've heard about this already. You think that the town in the distance is called Lip Town, and they are famous for their lemon tea. And there's also a mage academy in this town, which is probably the big tower.
Well, it seems we have a place to visit. Is it called Lip Town? Lips?
So maybe like Lipton tea.
Yeah. No, I was worried that they're famous for something else, but I'm, we're PG-13 here, so.
Oh,
Of course we are. Yeah.
are we?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting me know.
Well, for now, just necromancers, blood sacrifice, summoning demons, like PG-13.
Oh, come on, that's PG-8 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we're standing around outside, looking around, I ask, do you guys know about vampires? Do they store blood like that? Because I haven't read about them very much.
I'm saying I'm not sure about vampires, but the town just ahead of us is Lip Town, and that tower is a mage's academy. And well, we were put in the cell by a wizard, so I suggest we pay a visit to this town and see if we can find anything about who owns this farm.
Yes, it sounds more like blood magic to me than vampire. But maybe we should visit some of the neighboring farms. Check them out.
Ooh, good idea, dwarf.
Maybe this was for teaching something. You think you'll take apprentices?
I just bring out the holy symbol again and say a quick prayer, and while I look over the tiefling, like to ward off evil. When he mentions that, maybe that wizard could see him something.
Okay, so you don't want to go into the direction of the city, but look for other farms right now.
Yeah, but just
it's
visit the closest farms.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, you can't really see any other farm in the distance or anything, but you can just start walking and probably at some point.
Oh, okay. I thought we could see other farms since you said it was all like farmland.
I mean,
I
it's
thought
all farmland, yes.
Yeah, but no other buildings around that we can see. But yeah, if we see any other farms, let's check them out. Otherwise, we'll go into the city. Yes. Which town were we in before we were taken? I was thinking that I was on a mission away from the Foreman lands where I live.
Well, you tell me, basically. I mean, you
And it's just if we were all taken from the same town, or if it was different towns.
Well, it would probably make sense if it was like in this area, but I mean, I guess it could be anywhere.
I could have been around this area, maybe exploring some ruins. Some old ruins. And I thought I was alone, but apparently not.
Um, so do you just wanna start walking and find another farm, or go to the city?
If
Yeah, I
if there
would-
aren't
Walk towards the city,
exactly.
but check for other farms on the way.
Maybe-
And if we
maybe
can get
going-
to some higher ground and look around.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
if there's a
Okay.
clear open road and there's a forest near it, walk through the forest, not on the open road. If that's possible.
You don't see any forest, and there's also no. I mean, it's all just very flat
Yeah.
and lemon trees.
Yeah, I just pick a lemon as I walk by, peel it, and like
Okay.
eat it.
Um, well, you approach the city, and the mirror that you come to the city, the bigger this like tower looks, it's like quite huge, and you arrive at the city, and there's some city guards in front, but they don't seem to be bothering anyone going in or out. So you enter the city, and right there you are. Where you want to go in the city? It's the middle of the day. You see that there's some district with some shops and a few people selling stuff and everything.
I basically want to go to one of the merchants and casually ask, "Hey there, we just passed through this farm, very near this town," and I point at the general direction. Do you happen to know who owns it?
Who owns that farm in that direction? That must be farmer.
What? You broke out.
I think his name is Farmer Sharp.
Is he a farmer? That doesn't sound like a farmer's name to me.
Oh yes, he's a farmer. I mean, that's how I know him. Farming lemons.
Can you spell the name?
Wasn't the letters to Mason Sharp?
Yeah,
I
Mason
mean,
Sharp.
Mason was his first name.
Okay. Oh, I thought I heard something else.
That sounds like a weird made-up name. Like Mason, that's like a last name, but only if you're actually working as a mason.
Maybe a teleporty. Do you keep asking the merchant more stuff?
No, it doesn't seem to know anything else than what we are already learned. So, but I'm not keen at just simply walking into the Wizards Academy and start asking questions.
Me neither. Maybe we should go somewhere where it's less conspicuous. I mean, more conspicuous. Or it's less? I don't know the definition of that word, but we should just inquire somewhere. More people.
Yes, let's do that at the Mage Tower.
And before I walk away, I ask the merchant, is this a big town? First of all, just me asking.
What is it? If it's a big town,
Yeah.
if you're asking. Well, it's not very big. It's mostly the media. Other than that, not many
Because I was gonna ask him, if there's a library here, and I do. I ask him.
Well, there definitely is a library in the Mage Academy.
Yeah.
Do we know the name of this archmage that the letters were addressed to?
You look again on the letter, and it says Archmage Iroquois.
Oh, we took the letter.
Yeah, I believe we took all the papers.
Hmm,
That would make sense at least.
you did.
I vote that we perhaps visit, ask two or three more people to see what they know about this Mason Sharp, about what he does, where he could be seen during the day, so we can avoid him, or
We can
not avoid him.
possibly just ambush him in the farm.
I don't know if I want to
The
ambush
arcade?
him on his home turf. Maybe on the way to his farm. But yes.
Do you guys maybe want to try to ask around the town about this Iroquois, or maybe in general about the Mage Guild, about notable teachers over there, notable the head of the guild.
Yeah, I just want to get my bearings.
Yeah, I can probably walk into the Wizards Academy wearing a disguise and ask around that wizard, or at least see if he's active there and what is his position.
How do the people look at me in this town? Are tieflings seen as?
Well, a little bit. It's not like anyone's bothering you about it.
Mm.
But you do get some looks.
Okay. I tell Leodor, that sounds like a great idea.
We could also go into a tavern, and I'm sure some of you could talk with some of the more lower class around here, and hear about any rumors and any sightings of foul magic going on, and if there are any problems.
Sure, I'll do
Maybe
that.
what kind
Also
of
try.
maybe rumors about these farms.
Yeah, good idea.
But I'm also all for going into the Wizard Terrace and start knocking on some heads until I get the answers I want to hear.
All in due time, my friend. All
Yeah.
in due
Event,
time.
yeah.
Okay, so you go to
You can
the
also go.
tavern. Also.
Sorry.
Hmm. And Leodor goes to the. Do we split the party, or do we go together?
Never split the party. Never split. There's a YouTube search YouTube for D&D. Never split the party, and just play it over and over again.
Okay. So we split the party.
Don't split the party though.
So you all go to the tavern.
That's right.
Take it.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
go. I'm feeling a bit parched. I need some of what these humans call beer. Just
Yeah, the campaign didn't start there, so we have to go there now.
Malt beer.
of course.
Okay, so you go up to the tavern and there and let me just read this. There's a group of like younger people, maybe like 20 or something, that are already like kind of drunk, I guess, and they're making a lot of noise there. Then there's also some older guy sitting by himself, and what seems to be a couple, or at least like two people flirting or something like that. And you are greeted by the bar lady, and she asks you if she can bring you something to drink or eat.
Seems to
A
be a
gallon
lot
of your finest ale for me and my dwarven companion.
Sure.
And I just looked up the price. A gallon of ale is like 2 silver. So I'll pay that. So me and my squires and servant have just a little something to keep our spirits up.
Sure. Anything else?
No, that'll do for now.
I'll take a
Okay.
pint.
Start up. Oh, they come in pints. I must have a pint. Oh wait,
Okay,
I'm not.
I roll
my
I'm not a
eyes.
hobbit. I'm not a hobbit. Never mind.
I'll take a pint too.
Okay. Okay, be right back then. And she goes and that time comes back with your drinks.
I look around and there seems to be a lot of young university people here.
Mm,
So I step up to the older man. You said he was sitting alone.
mm,
So I just
Sorry about the squeaking.
so I just step up and say, so I passed some. Well, they appear to be abandoned farms leading to the town. Is there any issue with the how do you say, with the crops recently?
Abandoned
the-
farms.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anyone in there.
Maybe they just rent out. I don't know. How would I know?
Well, you're living here, aren't you?
I don't know every single farmer around here or where they are going during the daytime.
Okay. So they grow lemons, right?
Well, that's what this town is known for. Yes.
And what's the thing with the wizard's tower? Well, it looks like a wizard's tower.
You don't know? It's a pretty famous mage academy. But I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm not involved with them.
Why are they doing anything? You know, wizardly strange?
Yeah, well, wizards always do something wizardly strange.
Why? What have you heard?
Have I heard? Nothing in particular. I just don't like these guys. There is things that like that's and stuff.
Yeah, always clinging to shadows and summoning things. I don't like them either. But the town seemed to enjoy their presence.
Well, I mean, the town was formed like around the academy, so most of the people who live here came here because of that. So
Right. Do you know who runs the academy?
um, his name is. Let me look up the name real quick. I think his name is Archmage Bennett.
Say, so I'm pulling this tiny I don't know, some trinket I have, a bell or something like that. I'm not sure. And I'm wait a minute. Oh yeah, I have this bottle with the body of a dead sprite in it. So I kind of shake it in front of this guy and I say, well, they told me it's magical, and I thought of visiting the academy to ask around, and they basically told me to find someone whose name is Archmage Irakor. Do you know anything about him? I just don't want him to take all my money for nothing. Is he someone?
Irakor.
Yeah, is he someone I can trust?
Here anymore.
What? Sorry?
I don't think he lives here anymore.
Oh,
He was like some of the mages of the academy, but I think they kicked him out actually over some dispute. I don't know.
oh, that's very unpleasant business. Yes, well, I thank you for your time. Have a pleasant evening. And I basically return to the group, and over drink I tell them, well, apparently this archmage that signed the letters, he's not living here anymore. They kicked him out for after some argument. At least this is
Maybe,
what the people say.
well, maybe it is safe to go to the academy and ask around after all.
Yes, let's go find out what happened to him and where he went, so we can find
Now,
him and punish him.
judging by the letters, it seems like he is still around. He's just out in the farms.
So what's the content of the letters? I was guarding the entrance and didn't pay attention when the guys talked.
So the contents of the letters, it's, I mean, one of it clearly talks about the blood thing, but it's not really. You get the sense that it's written in a way that it's meant to conceal its true meaning. It's some, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some sort of a cipher.
But
Code.
yeah, it uses like code words and stuff like that. But you get the feeling that they are talking about the leeching and those topics. Yes.
Okay, can we
Right.
try and decipher it? Or we basically understand that they talk about the leeching.
Yep.
Okay.
This Archmage Iroquois guy, he he seems to. I mean, he seems to be the one that tells him what to do. So.
So he was telling the farmer what to do.
Right.
And is there any date on those letters?
Those letters are the one where you get the meaning the most, which is basically that he needs more of the blood because he's trying to do something, and well, he just needs more. That's the content of one of the letters, and that letter dates back to around a month ago.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got it. So yeah, I think we have enough to go to the tower and ask around. Maybe they can actually help us.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But I think we should be disguised. I really want you to disguise me because I want to get into that library.
Such trickery are beneath us. We should not discuss ourselves.
What wizard I do?
We should clearly state our intentions to the wizards.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. 5 minutes.
So should we take a quick break while
Yeah.
I don't know somebody
Yeah,
else
it's
continue?
We can do that. We can do that.
been an hour.
Okay.
Hopefully this is not too loud for you.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh wait, I think I have to press this button to start it.
Yeah, now it's playing. But I can't actually hear it, but I can see it's playing. Oh wait, maybe
I think you can even adjust the sound yourself if you.
yeah, and in settings.
Hmm?
Yeah. Even all the way up, it's very quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's better.
I always use this website. Wait, what is it called? I wish I could use this website to stream like background sounds. I really love this website.
Oh.
Like rain and there's some
cool.
that are there's like something like RPG dungeon and stuff like that. So. But mostly it's like white noise and rain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can combine them.
Yeah, there is also an app, but you have to pay a bit for it. Well, there's a free version of it also, but you get very little in the free version. It's the one they use for Critical Role.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember what the app is called, but it sounds cool. If you pay for it at least and get the music, but
Yeah, this app,
yeah.
this website is free and the sounds are really good. These are like the best rain sounds and everything that you can probably find.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind now, and hopefully it won't be 3 months before I get to play in person again. There were 3 months between our last 2 sessions we played.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. So are we all back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems that way. Well, Ido is Idun, but yeah. Yeah,
So-
we can hear you. You're eating. yes, yeah, you forgot to mute yourself.
But by the way, Ido, Avi, what did you do with the anchor pin that you found? Do you have it on or?
I have it on.
You have it on you?
In my pocket or in my backpack or something.
Oh, in your pocket. So you haven't like put it on your chest or
No.
something?
No.
Okay.
Right, because this is a pin,
that could
not
be
a,
interesting,
not a writing
yeah,
utensil, a pen.
No, just a pin you put on your, yeah, like a...
Yeah, I actually thought about it. Before we went into the tavern, I thought we might want to go to a church and ask around there. Maybe somebody can help us as well. But if you want, we can go straight to the academy.
Actually, maybe I could look at it to see if it's like a holy symbol or something religious with a religion skill.
Sure.
I can do that. I'm not good at it, but I can try.
Never mind. I can try to help you.
Yeah, I know everything about it.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, so it's clearly not something important. It's no Dwarven gods, that's for sure.
One.
I'll give it a
You get the feeling that it isn't a holy symbol. It's not a holy symbol.
Can I do a history check on it?
Yeah, sure. You haven't heard about it in history, but maybe actually do an Arcana check. It would make more sense, I think.
And now you roll poorly.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, Avi, when you found the pen, the pin actually, you you heard about these types of pins, which are called. Let me look up what they are called. They are called Qualls token. Those are like feather pins that you can put on, and they have like some minor magical qualities. Like there's, I mean, you have the anchor one, and that will, I mean, it will probably have some magical thing about it that has to do with an anchor. You're not really sure what exactly, but
I can probably cast Identify that and then identify it after a rest if you want.
Well, if you're a wizard, you could cast Identify. Or
The cleric.
sorcerer.
I guess Cleric has one too, doesn't it?
Clerics don't get it in Identify. At least I'm pretty sure they don't.
Check.
It's so rare that I actually use Identify in my games. Since in this version, its magic is easier to detect. Nope, no Identify at the cleric.
No.
Maybe if you're like a cleric of knowledge instead of cleric of life, then maybe you get it as one of your the main spells.
No, I think of it. I totally confused the spells with. I have to work on that again. No, later. No.
so next up is the Wizard Academy, or what are you planning?
Are you disguising yourself, Leodor?
Yeah, I can. I can probably appear as a young blonde elven female.
Cool. Can you disguise me as well?
To a young blonde.
Let me see what I can
Make
do.
me a moon elf.
Yeah.
The horns. It's all about the horns.
Just I'll have some wacky hairdo.
Yeah. And I can disguise myself as Nailin Stonefest. Noble dwarven from the lands of Dwarven, whatever it's called here.
That will probably work.
Yeah. That would be
if
my
you
disguise.
wanna actually look like one of the students, then I mean, you have some students sitting on another table, so you can get a look at them and try to like.
My character's pretty young
like
too.
them.
But basically,
So I guess I would blend in.
yeah, but I don't think we have anything to worry about. I mean, if they kicked out this wizard, then we can probably go as ourselves.
Alright.
And if they try to stop our justice, then they will get a taste of Moradin's vengeance.
I roll my eyes again. I'm just like, God, this guy.
I'm
He's so
basically
intense.
I'm basically Judge Dredd, Judge, Jury, and Executioner all in one. I am the law.
I just finished my pint and I'm like, okay, well, I'm ready to go if you guys are.
Well. Oh, well, it's three guys. Yeah. Well, there are four of us, so. And we had like 30 minutes in here. So. Just getting started.
Okay, so you leave the tavern and you walk through the city and approach the tower, and it's a massive tower. It's not just like some small thing. It's like, I don't know, maybe like 100 meters high or something, and what is this? I forget the word in English, what it's called. Wait a minute.
Oh, just saying it German, maybe I'll know it.
the Durchmesser, the diameter. That's the word. The diameter. The diameter is also like pretty big. I mean, every level of the tower is like almost like a house or something. It's like pretty big. So you arrive at this tower and enter it, and there's like a big there are steps, there are stairs that go like this, and there's also some kind of information desk and a sign which says what's happening in which room.
Okay. Well,
Is there like an
let's go up to the information desk then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I pull the same trick as I did in the bar. I go to the information page, kind of wave my hair, and I present the jar with the dead sprite in it. And I say, oh, well, I was told to search for one Archmage Irakor. He probably can tell me if this is magical or not.
Irakor? What? Who told you to search for that guy?
Oh, some wandering wizard who passed through our forest. Couldn't possibly.
And behind you is the
remember
dwarf
his
standing. Elven trickery. Not say it that loud, but just.
shrug it away?
Well, that wizard must have given you some wrong information. We don't have an archmage of this name here at present.
What do you mean? He left?
Well, yes, basically.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. What happened?
Well, that's he left us. I'd like to leave it at that. It was a decision from the management of the facility.
Oh, I understand. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Well, in that case, I was told to talk to someone, Archmage Bennett, yes?
Archmage Bennett, yes, he's a very busy man. Do you have a
Am I
do you
talking
have an
to a?
appointment or something?
Am I talking to a man, a woman?
No, it's a woman at
Oh.
the information desk.
Okay.
So you turn back into an Elvish
Yeah.
man and try to flirt your way.
Yeah. Or I can try with a woman. It depends the PG rating we're aiming
Yeah.
to, and how Keenan is willing to swing.
You can try whatever you like.
Well, you know the Elven Court is very lush for any gossip from town. So, why did he really leave? You'll make me the center of attention when I get back.
Well, I believe that his research topics didn't align with the moral code of the facility.
And I put up the jar. What? A dead sprite?
Right. Maybe that sprite might still be okay, but he did do some other research. But I wouldn't know a lot about that. I'm just sitting at the information desk here.
Okay, so who should I talk to if I want to find out something, if something is magical or not?
You can go to the library and do some research yourself if you want to.
Oh,
I mean,
excellent.
the library is open access. But if you want to talk to the Archmage, then you would need an appointment.
Oh, no, I won't trouble the Archmage. I think I'll try the library.
Okay, go ahead then. It's on the third floor.
Okay.
Right. Then I'll walk forward and say, I am Nayland Stonefist, third son of Dine Stonefist, ruler of the Stonefist clan, and I will request a meeting with the Archmage.
Well, actually,
Am I with you guys?
what?
Am I with you guys?
Your character?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you say otherwise, I would think so.
Because as soon as I heard of the library, I just went to the library. It's like
Okay.
left.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna stay there with Malin.
You gonna what?
I'm gonna stay there with Malin Stonefist as he requests audience with the Archmage.
Okay.
So I think you could maybe use intimidation.
Well, I'm hoping my position as a noble is enough, but yeah, I'll try to
Oh, it
intimidate
would-
her with my...
It would probably be persuasion and not intimidation, sorry.
Well, it's the same modifier other way, so...
Mm.
But, oh, actually my persuasion is higher, so yeah, persuasion. But I roll like shit.
I'm sorry.
You probably
nobles,
you probably don't pass the desk's height, right? You're talking from below the. I'm the clan
I'm not-
leader of. Who's talking? What?
Dwarves are actually kind of tall. Not as tall as human. I'm close to 160. So,
It's a super dwarf.
yeah, that's the... well, maybe a slightly larger than the average mountain dwarf. Dwarves aren't short anymore. They're medium-sized in 5th edition.
Okay.
So they're only a bit shorter than humans.
I think I'm gonna try my luck as well with the
Well,
aliens.
now look here, women. The Stonefist clan is very important up in the in the Dwarven lands that I
To
still
me.
don't know what the Dwarven lands are called.
It's very important to me.
Yes, and we have the Daruk, son of who was son of. I'll take out a scroll listing my name where I'm sitting, like trying to describe where I am in the the hierarchy of these Dwarven nobility, and see. So my clan is very. My father is important, and as the third son, I'm actually
Well,
also
that's-
very important.
That's really impressive, Mr.
Yeah.
Stonefist. But unfortunately, nobles have to rate like everyone else.
And when could I have a meeting then? This is very important. It involves foul magic and blood magic, in fact.
Well, I could probably squeeze you in later today, maybe in the evening.
That would be acceptable.
She hands you a piece of paper where she wrote a time and a room number on.
Right. And what time of day is it now?
Right now it would be maybe 4 p.m. and she wrote 21 p.m. on there.
Okay.
No, wait, it would
So-
be 4 p.m. and she wrote 9 p.m. on there.
Yeah, because 4 p.m. and then that would be 16 p.m. or 21. It would be p.m. then.
Yep.
Yeah, but I understand what you mean.
Okay.
Okay, so let's all go to the library and wait.
Mm, yes.
Okay.
Maybe we should, follow them along into the library so that they don't get themselves into any trouble.
Yeah, but at that point, I do want to search for any references about this Irakur Archmage. If there's any writings of him or some books mentioning his work, it will be interesting to see.
Mhm. So you're entering the library, and there's quite a lot of people in the library actually, like checking out books, sitting down and reading, studying, and well, you start looking at the books. What what are the kind of books you're looking for then?
I think that
I'm
anything
looking
that
for.
references blood magic or the
Mhm.
actual writing of that wizard that has his name on the letters.
Yeah, so you don't really find anything that mentions blood magic. You find some writings about the occult and demons, um, but nothing of it would mention his name or anything. But those are like the closest books related to the topic of blood magic that you can find. And Jerry, are you looking for anything specific in there?
I'm looking for books on basically along the domain of the god which or the entity which I'm made a pact with somehow, which is like the old gods. So the old magic, old tomes, um, of maybe not necessarily darker stuff, but ancient history mixed with magic. Something that will
I
point me at to another pair of ruins that I can go search, something like that.
Hmm. You find a couple books about that actually. There's like some book that talks about the creation of the world and like some great old forgotten gods and stuff like that. And you find one book which is about Elven history, and there are some interesting places mentioned where um, that you've never heard of and that are mentioned to have gotten abandoned over the years. That's what you find.
Mm, okay. I hold on to it while we're in the library, and then I turn to you guys and so did you what's the next lead? Find anything?
Is there anything on that we can find on this amazing chart? On the farm, on the owner of the farm?
You want to ask around the people in the library, or what do you want to do?
Are there any references, any book references to the surrounding farms of the town, or anything that's regarding the families around it?
Or the
Do you
or
find that?
the or the mage's name?
Well, there's one book that talks about the history of this particular town and the Mage Academy, and it talks about the people who founded the facility, and then how the city that surrounds the Mage Academy came to be, and the different governmental systems that were in place over the years and stuff like that. But no, I mean it mentions that like farming is pretty big here, but it doesn't say any specific names or anything.
I have arranged a meeting with the Archmages. in a few hours. So hopefully we can learn out more from him.
Maybe we want to read up on him a bit. Is there like anything?
The book that you are looking at definitely mentions him. He's been here for quite a long time, and well, it doesn't say anything negative about him. I mean, why would it say anything negative about him, right?
The approved version.
Definitely, it's the approved version. Yeah, it just mentions him as the head of the facility right now.
Okay. Is there anything about previous heads of the facility?
Yeah, just some names, but it's mostly just from when to when they served as head of the facility and the different topics that they researched.
Yeah, right.
He's not on there, no. But there are more than one. There's more than one like archmage in this academy, and the book mainly talks about the heads of the facility.
Okay.
So I guess you're writing in the library. You're studying at the time.
Yeah, for the 2 hours.
Trying to look up more information, and well,
I'll probably go by the inn when I see they're just sitting around the library and not doing anything. After I mentioned meeting, like, oh, I'll go back to the inn, get some food for me and my companions, and so we are well rested and ready for a meeting. So the others are welcome to keep studying these books, but
well, at some
I need
point,
some food.
it's
Maybe before the time runs out, I take a look at possible ways for me to just take the book with me. Very nonchalantly, like I don't try to act like I'm obviously looking at stuff, but can I do an investigation check for that?
That would probably be a sleight of hand.
If you
Well,
want,
I'm not trying to steal. I'm just investigating like possible ways of taking it.
Not stealing,
Borrowing,
just
yes.
borrowing.
Yeah, borrowing it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, borrowing it indefinitely.
yeah. I'll return it in 60 years when I'm done with it.
well,
And pay the 2 silver fine.
well, yeah, it would probably be slight to check if you feel it.
I get kicked out of this place. Boom.
You think that you might be able to do it? I mean, nobody's like really like looking at you that much. I mean, they're all like they have their own heads in their books, so.
No, like magical alarm system or anything like that.
Well, for that you should roll an Arcana check to see if there are any magical things. Well, you've heard about that these magical like systems exist to protect things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't know if such a system is in place here, but you would think that it might be.
Crap. Okay. Well, I don't take it with me then. Even though I want to.
But there are like quills and paper and stuff in the library. So if you want to copy like a passage or something, you could probably do that.
Maybe I rip out a page or two, just like stuff it in my pocket. Nah, I don't do that. I just wanted to see if I could, but I don't take the risk.
Okay. So at some point, Nailin Stonefist comes back, or do you want to go alone to your audience with the Archmage?
No, I'll invite the others along.
Okay. So at some point, Nailin comes back and invites you to join the audience, and you go to the room that was written on the paper.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
come
we
in.
walk into an acid trap. Oh, well.
No, you don't. You knock on the door, and there's like an old voice saying that you can come in.
Yeah. Well, I'll enter.
I follow.
So, what can I do for you?
Ah, yes. We had a bit of a nasty experience today. Us and my recent companions here, rather unexpected companions. We believe we were the target of some blood magic.
The target of some blood magic.
Yeah.
In what sense? What happened to you?
Well, we woke up in a dungeon, and somebody had taken some blood from us.
And an imp was guarding it.
He shakes his head.
And we
Did
found.
you report it to the authorities already?
I am the authority.
Well, not in this city.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm sure there are others, but I'm here to destroy this evil. Well, that's my mission now, at least.
We have come around and found these documents, and I show him the letters.
Yeah. It was first away.
Yeah, I seem to point to the Archmage Irakor. Or however it was you pronounced it. Who seems to be has been a member of this Mage Tower in the past. We heard he was cast out.
He hasn't been for many years, and that's good riddance.
Well,
Do you know where he is
obviously,
now?
yeah.
Well, where would we be able to find him now? And who was his associates?
Well,
You must know something.
Right. He was an archmage at this academy for a few years. He studied here actually before becoming an archmage himself. But well, at some point he became very interested in some very weird topics that we didn't really want to put any effort in to research.
What topics were
did.
those?
So, well, it was the occult and stuff like that, probably related with what happened to you. So we cast him out. We expelled him from his job here. Unfortunately, there were still some old students of him that were still basically brainwashed by him, brainwashed by his beliefs, and yeah. So he has still a little bit of a following. It's a little bit of a problem.
And would Mason Sharp be one of those?
Mason Sharp. Oh, one of the farmers? Well, that would be unusual, I guess. Most of his followers are actually students at this facility, but I mean, it could be.
Well, could you give us a list of the people that you know is involved with him?
Nobody's really like openly involved with him. Otherwise, like we would report them to the guards, to the city guard. But there are some which I suspect are still follow his beliefs, and he gives you an address.
Right.
He writes it down.
Yeah. And the guards here actually seem honorable and haven't been bribed by him or anything.
Oh no, the guards are trying to do their best, but
Okay.
they have limited resources. And
Maybe
and
we
as
can
you
be
said, they are
some
honorable.
resources.
They are not the kind of guards who knock down the doors of people who might be innocent. So, yeah, maybe we should actually be a little bit harder and, yeah, I don't know.
We can have a talk with the guards. Maybe we could help them hunt down these people.
Yeah, maybe they also have some leads. That would probably be a good idea. And out of character, they're so used to just dealing with everything you have. Well, we're player characters. We'll do anything, like reporting things to the guard. What are you talking about? Who would do that? In a fantasy world as characters. You will think about it. Oh well, there must be God that could help us. No, we are the PCs. The world revolves around us. Yeah, that makes sense. Like guards? What? City guards? There's a law here? Okay, yeah. Well, is there anything else you could tell us about Aracor? Do you know anything about what he might be doing with this blood? Is it like summoning demons or?
Well, yeah, probably
else?
that are the kind of things that he read about and that he tried to understand better. It was a lot of demon talk. I didn't want to hear anything about it. It was a lot of demon talk and blood magic and that kind of thing. Not anything useful to society, which is what we are trying to foster here.
All these, dark magics tools like tomes and wands, all that stuff that these sorts of people tend to collect and store. It's all burned and destroyed, is not?
Well, he had his personal collection. He didn't really borrow any books from the library. He tried to conduct his own research. We never put any of his books in our library for obvious reasons.
I mean, like, what I'm asking is, like, when you find these sorts of stuff, of items, do you destroy them?
Oh.
As they should be.
Well, I don't think we should destroy them. It's always better to know than not to know, but I would be comfortable like putting some knowledge in our library, for example.
Very well.
But
well, do you have a secret storage for things like that? Forbidden
Is Madeline asking that?
Yeah.
No, we don't. The only books that we did own were the private collection of Archmage Irakor.
Okay. I would like to make an insight roll, and hope I roll well.
Oh, dude, yeah, me too. I forgot about this.
Yeah, I have a minus on everything because my stats
you can see a halo around the wizard's head.
Do you guys maybe want to show us the letter that was in code message? Maybe
Oh,
you
yeah.
can take a look and understand what it is. And
Good idea.
later, I'd like to show him the pen as well.
Okay. Yeah, you give him the letter, and he's like, "Oh yeah, they must be talking about the conductions recently. There have been several reports of people gone missing. Um, I mean, that's the thing that's been happening for a, a longer time around here, but in the last like few weeks, it's gotten a lot worse.
Okay.
And
Do you know anything about this pin? This anchor?
About what?
I show him the anchor-shaped pin that I found.
Mhm. It's like, oh, well, that's a Quills token, isn't it? The
A what?
anchor one, a Quills token. Wait a minute. That one.
Okay.
And
What's that?
he's like, well, this is a token of minor magical properties. The anchor one, let me think. Well, if I remember correctly, it can actually turn into a full-sized anchor if you wanted to.
Lucky you
Yes.
didn't put it in your pants.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Do you know how to activate it so it does turn into a giant anchor?
Do you want me to
Probably
show
tell
you
that.
my
I
giant
can-
anchor?
Yeah.
Like,
what's
Is that a
that
giant
in
anchor in your
pants?
pants, or are you just
That-
happy
yeah.
to see me?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
You can use an action to touch the token to a boat or ship. For the next 24 hours, the vessel can't be moved by any means. Touching the token to the vessel again ends the effect. When the effect ends, the token disappears. That's it. That's it.
Maybe that
Yeah,
means
so
that,
it's one
you
use
got
after it's
someone-
been used, it's gone.
Mhm.
So maybe it means that this Mason guy needed it to get to the Archmage, maybe over water somehow.
Well, as far as I know, the Archmage lives in the mountains, not far from here.
Where are we at the map, by the way?
You are around right there.
Okay. So maybe it's this tower that's on the map.
Well,
Yeah, we never know.
I guess when we were at the library, we could have figured out where we were. Relative to, I mean, they have maps there, don't you?
Yeah, well, Leo already mentioned the town, and I'm sure we more or less knew where the town was when we heard it. Since it's famous for its tea. So,
Mhm.
Do we have any more questions for the Archmage? If not, we can perhaps head to the what do you call them? The police, basically.
the city
The
guards.
city guard.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we also have an address for suspected members of this
Oh.
cult or whatever.
Do we
People
want to
that
do
run around.
this? Yeah. Do we want to do this with the guards, or do you want to leave them out at first and visit those people?
I
ourselves?
should probably at least go to the guard and say, hey, I'm in town and I'm taking care of this. Justice will be served.
Does your name is your name worth something here, or is it just mud? Like,
Probably worth nothing at all. But hey, I am a paladin.
He's building
I
it.
am the
He's
law.
building it, yeah. I am the
It's
law.
like Trump.
he's gonna build a wall.
No, I'm thinking Judge Dredd.
Judge
If you have
Dredd,
read
obviously.
the comics or seen the
Yeah.
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Movies rather. There was the bad one with Stallone, and then the good one that the remake recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, the remake was better.
Cool.
So
Can-
I'm sorry, but I have to drop here. Are you planning to continue this, or are you going to stop also? I mean, right now. Are you continue the session? You could. I don't mind. I just need to be off.
I have about 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 25 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's fine. I'll watch the Kanan's recording.
but
I'm fine with stopping here.
How much? Yeah, I mean, we can just stop here. I mean, I don't know how long we can play.
About 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, I think we should just stop here then.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good breaking point, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually very interesting. I wanna slap some wizards. Yeah. Slap him around for taking my blood. I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. You could do that after I have turned him into a corpse. Then if he's
I
just
want to be his
slapping around.
apprentice.
After
Yeah.
I crushed his head, then you could slap around
Yeah.
with the rest of it.
But what's the deal with your three stooges? I mean, what's the? How did you get them? I want three stooges of my own.
It's the noble background. There's like another feature. Instead of the normal feature, you can take another feature like that. Three
Cool.
Three
Okay.
rangers.
retainers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So I will make a move against. I mean, your good-looking dwarvish female
Farah
with the whiskers.
Fireford, yeah.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
it rough.
but
So
here's the information I wrote down about it. So now you can see why I might not like if you make a move against her.
At a moment.
yeah,
will
the
be
feeling
a-
of the whiskers. It's yeah.
Real beautiful drafted.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, thank you very
Okay.
much for entertaining me after my long vacation.
Yeah. Well, a vacation, I don't know
Yeah, that
how
was it.
relaxing it was. No.
Yeah, no, but it's I'm
It's
on my
good.
feet
It's
now.
good you're back.
Yeah.
It's good you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
What
good.
about the other group you're playing with?
Oh, they're fine. We met on Sunday, and yeah,
Mhm.
it was a blast. So it's good to be rolling dice again, and I'm happy.
Okay, nice. So just so you know, I think we will probably need 1 or 2 sessions to complete this.
Okay, cool, no problem. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
take our time. We're not in a
Yeah.
in a rush.
No. And depending on how much role playing we do, like how much trouble Leodor get into when he tries to court Farah. That might be an entire session. Just hanging around at the tavern.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes, like just players
Yeah,
interacting for like hours.
Chasing the
Yeah.
dwarven lady around the tavern.
When I play with some of my real life friends, I always have one of these guys who was like always like, I don't know, he's with every NPC he
Yeah, bang on every door in
I don't
town.
know.
What do
Yeah,
you do? What's your name?
definitely.
What do you do? What's your name? Yeah.
Let's gather information.
Gather information. Okay, great. So yeah, I'll upload my character to the I'll convert this into the digital form. Should be easier next time.
Yeah, if it's not too much trouble, I mean, you can just keep playing like
No,
this.
that's fine. I actually forgot that we have. I thought we were talking about next Thursday, and yeah, luckily I met Avi at the corridor at the office, and he told me, no, it's this Thursday.
Yeah, and I almost forgot because I was in bed with a headache, so just woke up at like 4 in the afternoon here, and at 6 I remembered, oh wait, wasn't it something about we moved it today? And then just quickly checked on Trinity. I'm like, oh no, it was less than that. It was like an hour before we started. Like, oh wait, for 20, yeah, oh right, it was today. So yeah, well, at least I didn't forget it completely.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine.
Yeah, and my character were all ready, except for the retainers that I haven't made up yet. So yeah.
Yeah, you can't forget it. You are the law.
Yeah, I already had that in place, like how to play. Well, that's how to play my character.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
been fun.
guys. Okay, so have a nice weekend, I think. Some of us
Yeah.
are stopping 2 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So and we play again in 2 weeks time, Sunday again.
yeah, Sunday. Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Okay.
And should we make it at 7?
No, I
8
can't. No. I need it to
Yeah.
be. I need it to be 9 my time. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me. With the
Are
kids and
you
everything.
you are at GMT +1?
No, we're
Or what's
GMT
your
plus
time?
2. Today we started at 9. I was ready at 8 my time, but apparently you guys showed up 1 hour later. So if we start as
Yeah.
the same as we started today, I'm good.
Ah, okay. So
They are an hour ahead of us. It's
Okay.
11
Yeah,
for them
we're
now.
living in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are GMT +2 and they are GMT +1. Okay. So then we start at
Well, Road 20 translated for us. So if you set the time, it's your time, and everybody sees their time when you set for when the game starts.
Yeah.
okay, then let's just make it the same time as today.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great, thank you guys. Have a good weekend.
Yep. Thanks
You
for
too.
playing.
Bye
See you
bye.
guys. See you guys in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.